Hi everyone, it's Christy here. I'm here today for Paper Issues. It is my challenge over on the Paper Issues Friends and Fans page on Facebook, and it is called Project Pocket. This month, I'm asking you to complete a back to school layout. It could be a field trip, it could be an extracurricular activity like sports or dance or even band or anything. I'm really easy to please. So this month, anything to have to do with back to school or any sort of activity with kids, pop it into a pocket and enter the challenge. So for today, I'm working on this layout. This is going just to be an insert into my weekly album, but I wanted to showcase Nora and her first year of soccer. And I'm using a bunch of 12 by 12 papers from Crate Papers Cute Girl and Chamel, her last collection. I do not remember the name of it. But these are just papers that I had in my stash, and I really want to get some stuff used up. I just received some new goodies from Maggie Holmes and some Christmas stuff from Fa La La. So, I just keep adding stuff into my stash, but I haven't really even touched the last collections. So, I need to do that. So, I just thought the colors paired really nicely together, especially the greens and blues and yellows in both collections. And I wanted to kind of brighten things up a little bit. There's a lot of green, so I wanted to tone that down a little bit as well. But her team had black jerseys, and so really any colors could do. So I just trimmed down the papers and laid those out. One of the cut aparts had this really nice little frame that coordinated really well and brought in some black. So I'm going to go with all these colors and then add some black alphas to just tie in the jerseys a little bit. So I went through the ephemera from the Chamel collection, pulled out some floral and some feathers and that happy die cut. And then I went to the Cute Girl collection, the ephemera pack for that, and pulled out this Totes Adorbs piece as well as the acetate hearts. My idea with the Totes Adorbs was to do some stitching around it just to add some more interest to the card. I do not end up doing that off camera. I actually just take my black pen and do a little bit of a doodle around it. Now, this layout is pretty word heavy, and I don't normally like doing that, but because it is just an insert, it didn't really bother me. So I pulled out these black thickers, these phrase thickers that are from the Girl Squad collection by Pebbles, and I absolutely love these thickers. Uh, you cannot go wrong with a black thicker, like for me. So anyway, it said Girl Squad. I pulled off just the squad, and then I'm using these chipboard thickers from the Crate Paper Valentine's collection earlier this year to spell the word soccer. And I brought these chipboard thickers in as well on that card with the frame to say U4. It was a under 4 league. So all the kids were either 2 or 3, and it was a ton of fun to watch. It was so hilarious, and I've never laughed so hard while watching kids play soccer. It was really hilarious to see what they would get up to, and most of the time it was not playing soccer. So after I dug through the ephemera packs for the Chamel and the Cute Girl, I dug really deep into my stash and pulled out these wood veneer hearts and stars. And then I found an acrylic piece that says Hooray, which I thought matched the red floral print pretty well, but I don't end up using it. And then I knew I wanted to do a bunch of journaling, so I pull out this tab that I had in my collection. I'm not sure where it's from, but I'm going to just stamp the word info. Ideally, I wanted to stamp the word details, but it just would not fit on the tab there. So info, added a little grid card to the back of the pattern paper, attached the little tag and or tab, and then I'm going to do a bunch of journaling on the reverse side. I do some labels on the photos just so if people viewing the album don't feel like pulling out that interactive card, then they don't need to, but they'll still kind of know what what's going on and who's who. So I just shifted down the U4. I wanted to bring in some more wood veneer because I found that that arrow piece there that I'm tiny attaching with my tiny attacher, and really struggling to get it on there, but eventually it works. So I wanted to bring in some more wood just because that arrow worked perfectly with the colors, and so I just add a little heart there above U4 and then some stars to the little title card that says Soccer Squad, and I really like the way that looks. Now I'm really stumped on what to do with this pink 3x4 card. I have no idea how to fill this card. Like I said, I feel like it's already super word heavy. And so I dig into some labels and think maybe I'll just do a bunch of clustering on that card, but then decide against it. So what I do is I go back to the ephemera pack and I pull out this tag that says XOXO. Again, a lot of words, so I thought I would cover it up with that floral piece. I lay out the labels where I want them, just to do a little bit of journaling about who's in the photo and what's happening. Then when I go back to attach the tag, I decide that I don't really like the way the floral is sitting on the heart. It's just covering too much of the heart and it looks kind of awkward to me. So I shift it down and I like the way it looks. It's still pretty word heavy, and I don't especially like that, but I think the balance of colors and the patterns really works well, and so that's more important to me than the words. I add the labels and just layer them up just to bring some more color to each photo. I use a green and a black one on the team photo, and then a pink and a black one on the top right hand photo. Do some journaling. That photo there is of Nora's good buddy Lucas, and they're just sitting chatting while sitting on soccer balls. It's super cute. And then the bottom photo is a team photo. So I actually took the photos from the league that they gave us, the team photo, and then the photo 3x4 on the right hand side are photos that a photographer took of the team and the kids, and I trimmed them down to fit into pockets. And then the other two photos are photos that I took throughout the weeks of soccer games. I'm adding some journaling just about how Nora did on the field and how much she loved her friends and her coaches. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll hop over to Facebook and join the Paper Issues Friends and Fans page and play along with this month's Project Pocket Challenge. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.